I've just messaged Tamatha Paul and said, hey, thanks for letting us introduce your latest marketing campaign by Sensible Sentencing Trust. And Tamatha went, what have they done now? Ha, ha, ha. What does it say now? Now, this is twofold, this little bit here. This is the latest thing from Sensible Sentencing Trust. And remember, these guys think that this is painting the Greens in a bad light.
Well, I think the Sensible Sentencing Trust are a bunch of idiots.
Whoop, whoop, that's the sound of the Greens. Whoop, whoop, defund the police. Whoop, whoop, that's the sound of the Greens. Whoop, whoop, no more police.
I just think you got to look at this as well. And Tamatha looks like the hypest MP in the world. Like, they think this is the stuff they're showing is an embarrassment. You know, it's like, yeah, that's terrible. You talk about drip with the Māori Party, Chewie. You know,
Yeah.
it's like they've got no idea. But there was something that interested that I found out as watching this. I actually picked this up because whale oil came across my feed, and the salty one.
Rephrase.
And this is what these guys think. The Sensible Sentencing Trust is on fire. Like, that was good. Cameron Slater, the Greens aren't going to like this. It's like, I kind of went, they don't get it either.
No, they absolutely don't.
They don't get it.
But did you see the other news that came out about this?
Tell me.
It's not the Sensible Sentencing Trust that ran those billboards.
Oh.
It's Jordan again.
Oh, of course it
because
is.
He's using the Sensible Sentencing Trust as another AstroTurf group.
Yeah.
So that was the thing. It's through him, through the Sensible Sentencing Trust, whatever remains of it, and onto the billboard. It is once again back to what we've been talking about, our favorite, to paraphrase David Seymour, conspiracy theory. It's fucking Atlas pouring money into this cringe-ass campaign, which, as you said, they don't understand what Green voters like.
Yeah.
And they don't understand how savvy people will be to see through this. They think their base is going to eat this up, but it's not going to erode support for the Greens.
And this is literal disinformation, because this clip in particular that you're looking at right now with Chloe saying defund the police is when in the House last week she said actually it's the National Party who are defunding the police, yet this so-called attack ad is pointing at like this is what Chloe wants, but so it's actually misinformation as well, or disinformation.
It's a stupid own goal again.
Yeah, because a young voter in New Zealand is going to hate that, eh? I mean, a young voter, look at that image. A 21-year-old voter in New Zealand is going to go, oh, that doesn't represent me. Where's that pasty, stale old white guy again?
Yeah, can we swap that out for a bald guy in a blue suit?
You know what I'm saying? They just have, but the thing that a little bit surprised me is the comments from those people, other people, and I only got two examples. There's probably more. Whoever the salty one is in Cam Slater saying this is embarrassing for the Greens. It's just simply not. They don't get it. They just don't get it.
And hey, anything that Slater is involved in, like I've mentioned this loads in chat, but go out and read Dirty Politics. Find that book or download it and read Dirty Politics. The man is up to his eyeballs in bullshit election interference, as is Jordan of the Free Speech Union. So, yeah.
And the other thing, we've just watched Tamatha Paul being like the voice of Gen Y and Gen Z and Gen Alpha in those videos. Well, that's what she is. She's representing them. And then you look at some of our other young MPs. I can't play this, unfortunately, because we'll get booted. But this is Stan Walker's latest song. I will turn up the volume at one point because, Chewie, the song has also featuring one of our other young MPs in New Zealand at the moment. Who do you think is going to attract the younger vote? Do you think it's going to be Tamatha in the last one and Hannah in this one?
Oh, nice.
I'm going to play. That's all I'm going to play. And just in case it gets us, it won't get us kicked, but it might get us demonetized. But Hannah's in the new Stan Walker song. Like, what's going to attract the young vote more than those two young wahine that we've just seen speaking to that generation? You know what I mean? It's like you guys don't get it. You're trying to minimize it, but I think what you're saying is right, Chewie. They're trying to minimize it to their base, which is going to be nothing but it will minimize it to their base, but it will also add fire to the base of the younger voters that go like, no, hang on, I like this. Cuba Street with Tamatha, yeah, that was fucking dope. What, Hannah? Yeah, the one who broke the world into with her haka. Yeah, no, we like that, and it's just being amplified now. You know what I'm saying? So they don't get it.
Yeah, they don't understand how much Hannah registered on a global scale.
Yeah,
like, and they don't have an answer for it. All they can do is be petty and chip away at the things that these guys are doing, and all they're doing is talking to their base.
Yeah,
it's not eroding support.
Yeah,
like Māori Party is feeling their oats good enough to go, yeah, we're going to run candidates on the general roll next time round.
Mm-hmm.
And I've had people ask me about that. What do I think about it? I'm like, well, if you do pretty much a clean sweep of the Māori seats,
what's next?
then why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you contest it on the general roll as well?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I mean, the press is, like, we've talked about how much the press is coming down on the Greens and Te Pāti Māori and that sort of thing. I don't think that's eroding their support at all.
Yeah, I agree. And if they said to me, we don't care about eroding support, we're just doing this to keep our base, giving them red meat, I'd go, that's pretty revolting, but it does make sense. But I think they think it's giving their base red meat and it's going to turn people away from them. If that's the plan, you guys are wrong. You're just wrong.
You see those classic stories, and I've seen several examples of them over the last month, of why aren't the Greens an environmental party like they used to? And that's never been true. They have never been solely an environmental party. It goes right back to their founding document, that they were always about this. So whenever you see those stories circulating around that the Greens need to get back to what they were founded on, is just protecting the environment, leave the social justice sort of stuff, and leave all of this other stuff and just focus on the trees and stuff, it's bullshit. It's a bullshit beat up by press hammering an angle.
Yeah.
Like, if the way that the Greens work, if their membership weren't happy in the direction that they were going, they would change direction. It's transparent as fuck. So, yeah, just stuff to be aware of as we go towards the next election next year.